What is up, y'all? It's Friday. I hope your guys' morning is going good. I've got wisdom words of the day with Uncle B. Today I want to talk about the difference between being in a rush and having a sense of urgency. This is something I've been thinking about a lot this week because I no longer am going to be in a rush. I am not going to let myself start to rush because a lot of the times it's for no reason. Maybe some things come into our world, we get some emails, we get some text messages, we're in the middle of something, and before we know it, our heart rate is up and now we're in a rush. And we're just rushing, and our heart rate and our brains are working at a level higher than they really need to be to complete the tasks. And trust me, I'm speaking and preaching to myself right now. So that is how I kind of define being in a rush. Now, you need to be punctual, you need to be a steward of your time, you need to get to places on time, but you should have planned ahead to not have to rush. So that's the first thing. But a lot of the times these things come in from the sides, and that's what kind of gets us in that rushed feeling. So remembering in that moment to stop and focus on the task that you're focusing on and not try to stop the task you're doing, do the other task, come back to that task. That's how you get all squirreled out. So that's number one. Number two is having a sense of urgency. This is a good thing. And I define a sense of urgency by solving problems now. A lot of the times on our jobs, we need to make decisions. We've got subcontractors, we've got other vendors, and they don't necessarily want to make a decision. That's our job. So we have to be able to make a decision and then have a plan of action to accomplish that decision quickly so that we can continue to move the job forward. That's much different than being in a rush. So just some thoughts to think about. Sense of urgency, that's a good thing. That's solving problems now. Being in a rush, usually for me at least, comes when I'm working on a task and other things come at me from the side. I decide to stop the task I'm doing to solve this, to come back to the task while I'm thinking about that next thing. So focus on one thing at a time, complete that task, move to the next. Hope this helps y'all. Have a great day.